Okay, so we're still in this room, in the sewers. This will be a little bit of a clean-up episode, mainly involving fighting and a little bit of puzzle solving. But there'll be no kind of major developments. We'll save all the big things till the next episode. You can just jump into the water here, get a few alchemy ingredients, and also bag yourselves a few fish if your characters are getting hungry. They're pretty slow, so you can help yourself, but food isn't really an issue anyway, so I don't think I'm going to spend too much time on that. I'll just quickly eat the ones I grabbed there. My team was a little bit low for food. Okay, so now we're done with this. We'll kill a few more guys in here, then head to the surface. So we get a throwing axe here, we don't actually need that. So we'll drop it there. There's a couple of areas underwater that have a few items and so on. We may as well nab those now. The first one is down here. So we'll just take a breather before jumping in. So we get a staff and a cloak. Then if we head out this way, there'll be some leather boots here, but I don't think we need these. No, everyone's got better. But the staff gives energy and vitality, so I think it'll be good for Jasmin to have this as a replacement for one of these. Yeah, I think it can replace the Orb of Radiance. And the cloak we picked up, it boosts energy regeneration. So Galden's already gives him energy, so either of these would be good for him. But you can stick with that one for now, I think, and Jasmin can have the extra regen. Yeah, these bombs weigh quite a lot. I'll be looking to get rid of these next time we go back to the hub. I'll just lighten her inventory a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we need this now. It's only slightly more armour than the bear skull helmet, but the helmet also gives strength, which we want, and this doesn't. And Nico's helmet already gives more protection, so I think we can drop that. Right. So we have a fight with the Trickster coming up. I think it's, what is it, round 2? I think we fought him once earlier. So there's an exit to kind of, I think it's the middle of this area. And there'll be a little bit too much action going on around there, so I'd rather not appear right in the middle of it. So here's the room. We pick up the shield, spring a trap, and the Trickster appears. There you go, he's had enough already. He didn't put up much of a fight. So this ornate key is just a key we use to get out of this room. It's not particularly useful. But yeah, we're fighting over this item, the Meteor Shield. So it's part of the Meteor set. We'll be finding like a helmet, chest, legs and boots later on as well. And even the hammer, we'll get a Meteor Hammer. Although I don't think that counts as part of the set. Yeah, but its special attack is quite good. It gives our team a fire shield. So as we don't have a mage, that's effectively the only protection we're going to have against fire attacks. And as Jasmin already has 2 concentration, she can equip this in her second item slot. I may give it to one of my fighters later on, but for now, that's really good on Jasmin. We also get more useless pellets. So the big problem here is, when we use a key to open this door, we unleash a lot of very destructive fire elementals in this room, and they'll just sort of suicide straight into us and explode and take off like half our health. So this fire shield that we get here actually comes in super useful. Another little trick, well, it's not really a trick, but if you let the fire elementals hit you, you don't get any XP because they just explode. So we want to try and kill them just before they hit us. It's quite difficult to do, so I'm not expecting to be able to kill all of them. But with the fire shield on, and with one of these, so you'll see these doors open now. There we go. We attack and step back very quickly. And also you probably want to close this door, otherwise one's going to appear right behind you. Now there'll be some more over here. Like there. Got him. Yeah, that went really well actually. It is more difficult than it seems to actually kill these. I believe there's one more. I think the fire shield's going to run out in a second. Yeah, there he is. Hopefully he's not tuned into our position, so we can have a little rest just to get that mana back. That's quite good. And as he turns the corner, we'll get him. That's perfect. I'm not sure there's much else in the water here. Maybe some herbs or whatnot. Suppose I can have a quick dive here. And now we're at the entrance to another part of the sewers, or an exit to the sewers. There could be a big ogre dude in here, or there should be. That's good, he's near the back. It can be, as you exit here, it can be right in front of you and you can't actually move. That's nice. Rank. But yeah, these guys do hit very hard. You can kind of hit and turn at the same time. There you go, you just saw a hit there on Oliver for 71 health. And he's quite a well protected character. Yeah, so err on the side of caution for sure. I believe we've almost got him now. Try and get a freeze on him, just to help finish him off. And the back attack. Ugh. Thought I would have got a kill there. Yeah, he drops these massive clubs. They're two-handed weapons, but your accuracy goes down by 20. And its cooldown is 8 seconds per attack. So yeah, you don't want to be using that. This just says sewer access south, but we kind of knew that. So Oliver's injured, but we've got a small health potion to drink, so we can easily just pop that. Yeah, here's a very important message here, in this corner bottom left of the map. We've not seen the entrance to the crystal mines yet, but when you try and get in, the door closes because you're moving too fast. So it says you must take the way of the snail, which means you have to walk towards it very slowly, at the speed of a snail. So as long as you remember that, crystal mines, way of the snail. So here's another shrine here. We've only got one power gem so far, so we can't do all that. That's a standard message there. Yeah, this is kind of just a clue that whenever these signposts and faces talk about Killigan the Wise, you should pay attention to it. And again, it's just telling us to go to the northeast or thereabouts to get more power gems. So next, we're going to go through the sewers and appear over here, and we'll try and uncover some of this area and just do some fighting really. So we need to go across here. Now we go back to where we came into this area to start with. That's where we found this healing crystal. And I believe that's just a recipe scroll, I think. Yeah, black mass with one of the other 4 elements gives you bombs. But we're not going to be relying on bombs too much. We've got a couple of level ups to process here, but we'll just... So yeah, we're in the top right of the map now, where just before we were in the bottom left. So there's plenty of food around here and a small puzzle. Nice. These guys are quite weak. They're those same sort of guys we saw at the start of the game. But it still feels nice to blow them away in a couple of hits. It's just these turtle things are quite nutritious, so let's save a couple of them. Oh, another one. But yeah, like I was saying before, there's so much food flying around in this game, we'll have so much of it near the end. So here's some more eggs. The lizard people like to eat these. Sometimes they get a random stat increase from eating eggs. As we've got 2 lizards in the team, I'll just be giving them to Nico at the front, I think. As and when he gets hungry. Oops, another one there. Right, so let's process these level ups. So let's look at Oliver. Now Oliver's already carrying some heavy armour, so I'm pretty sure now we'll go 4 points in heavy armour, then we can keep that there now and go into heavy weapons and accuracy to finish off his build. So with that 4th point now, he can wear this, protection plus 12 compared to plus 4, and we can get rid of that. Nico, his maxed light weapons is effectively maxed armour. The 5th point doesn't really give you much besides 5% extra armour. Not bad, but it's not something we need to do yet. But his accuracy is falling behind a little bit now. So we'll put a point into accuracy. As it happens, some of the items that he finds give bonus accuracy, like this backbiter. And then for Galden, what does he need? Yeah, accuracy or crits. We can sort of take our choice here. Accuracy is 46, which is decent, but it still doesn't mean it hits all the time. Maybe we can alternate between crit and accuracy. Actually, we'll go accuracy first, then we'll go to 3 points in crit. Right, what else is around here? Another egg. More food. Actually, I can fill that bag up that he's got. Forgot to do that. Yeah, we've got a little puzzle in this room here. So a treasure chest here behind a grate with 3 of these switches. This is kind of like a noise listening puzzle. When you press one of these switches, it'll make a noise different to the rest, and you have to try and keep finding the one that makes an individual noise. So if you listen to these first 2 clicks, they all sound quite similar. But if I click this one, it makes a deeper clicking noise. Then you've got to find which next one makes the clicking noise and keep finding them without making any mistakes in between. So the order happens to be 3. If you need to label these 1, 2 and 3, the order goes 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, and the gate opens. As long as you write down the number after each success, you'll find it within a couple of minutes, just trial and error, you know. I need a lockpick here. It's a Tome of Energy. So Galden had the last one, so we'll give this one to Jasmin. Her energy is 222 compared to 184, but her Galden's attacks generally use less energy than Jasmin's spells, so the mana pools or energy pools aren't directly sort of comparable between the two. So Jasmin can have that one. And also we get this, which is a strange looking clue. Kind of looks like a Tetris puzzle. We're going to get to the area to use this in at some point. It's in the sewers, but for now we'll file this away in our clue compartment. Now we can just move on to wasting more creatures down here. So the main area is up here, but there's a bit more of the beach to discover yet. So we'll focus on going this way. Some lore about opposing forces here, and this duality permeates the whole universe. I don't see that as being a clue to anything. Have we missed any herbs here? Let's kind of check. Yeah, there's one. There's loads around here. Well worth looking. Another egg. And you notice a button on the wall here. Pressing this reveals what's behind this wall. Whether you want to reveal it or not. We stunned him. Let's try and ice him. Yes. Shame we can't get behind him there. But what can you do? I'll just heal up here. Bit of a daft attack to take, but still. And Zeph. Still not enough energy for a special attack. Takes a big build up to use that hammer. Yeah, got him. He drops another one of those clubs, but they're not a great deal of use. We can have a peek of the room he was in now, see what's here. Ah, another Tome of Knowledge, that's good. Definitely what we're after. So it gains us another skill point. So I think with Jasmin here, there's plenty of other things we can spend our points in. So I'd say she needs the points more than anybody else. I mean, Nico just needs accuracy and crits. A few points in athletics can be quite nice to get to the 3rd level. You get increased carrying capacity, but I think Jasmin needs those magic skills. So I'm thinking here, more points into water magic to try and max it. The more points you have, the more chance your ice ball has of freezing people. And that'll give me more chance to get behind them for like critical attacks and so on. 3 points in fire magic would be good. That'd give me access to the fireball and the fire shield, but I can already cast a fire shield with this. So I think for now I'll max water magic. So let's have a look around this area. Just need to make sure here we don't get like ambushed. Another troll over there. An ogre maybe. Yeah, this is like a massively important clue here. I'll just check we're not about to be attacked. Yeah, the final sentence here tells us that when we've revealed, and when we know where the final gate is, it's revealed not by the most complex spell, but the most balanced spell of them all. So to get like the alternative ending in the game, you have to try and understand what that final paragraph means. But yeah, well, when we get to that, we'll talk a bit more about it. That should wake him up. Nice. It seemed like about 4 seconds he was frozen for. I did a quick count. Come on, attack. Man, massive attack there. I can see some dogs in the distance there. I want to make sure that I don't get attacked by those just yet. I'd rather not face him in this long corridor, so I'll just back off a little bit. And it's quite hard to get 2 attacks in each time he moves. If he catches you with that swing attack, he'll take out Nico now in 1 hit. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Could be worth having a healing potion there. Still out of energy. Okay, that's good. So Oliver got his feet smashed in there, that's not good. But there was a healing crystal just down the way over here, so it's not a major league problem. There it is. Yeah, so now we can actually give Jasmin a final point in water magic, cap it out. Then on we can just decide exactly what kind of mage she wants to be at that point. Okay guys, that's this episode for now. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll probably enter the archives over here somewhere, solve that text riddle type thing. Then maybe we can solve the rest of the sewers and kill the boss down here. Then we can finish with this downstairs area and head back up. Okay guys, see you later.